Hello, my friend. If you have been around for at least, I guess it's 6 months, I usually do this huge multi-video deep dive into the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And this year I was away when it started, so I missed the beginning of it, and I cannot prepare for a long video as quickly as I would like. So what I wanted to do today is I wanted to just go over the sales that are on for today. And if you like these really short dives into just what's on sale for the one day, I'll keep making them one day at a time. Or if you'd rather have them in a chunk, I'll probably be able to come back and do like the last 10 days in a chunk. So let me know in the comments down below what you like. I'm never going to make everybody happy. I'm going to have to choose one or the other, but I would love your feedback down below. So let's just go into what's available today, which is September 3rd of 2020 for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. And why this is special is things are 50% off, which is huge. It's a big deal. Urban Decay All-Nighter Waterproof Setting Powder. The problem with setting powders is the ingredients really don't tell you a lot just by looking at the list. You've definitely got some oil absorbing things in here like the silica, but other than that, it's kind of hard to tell what's happening here with this. Dimethicone's going to give it some slip. That nylon 12 is also going to be a little oil absorbing. So if you do have oily skin, this is probably better for you than for other skin types. Not like it would be bad for other people, but I really think that that's probably who this is meant for. I've never tried it, so I don't know. Moving on to the Buxom Full Force lipsticks. At first I thought these were the Lorac lipsticks and I was like, yay, because I love those, but I've never tried these. There is a menthol derivative in these, so it should give you that Buxom cooling sensation, at least temporarily. That doesn't necessarily mean it's plumping anything. It's just basically tricking your skin into thinking that it's cold. And that's it. There is some avocado oil in these, so if you're allergic, just be aware of that. Now, going into the Pur Skincare, there's a lot to go into here, so I'm going to kind of try to zip through this. The Get a Lift Firming Facial Cream, it really doesn't look very interesting as far as the ingredients go on this. I probably wouldn't purchase this just because it just doesn't, there's nothing in it that makes me go, yes, I need to buy this, even at the $20 price point. Now, the 4-in-1 Cloud Cream, this is an interesting one. So when we go down to the ingredient list, the top of it looks really, really good. We've got things like ceramides, retinol, lactic acid, shea butter. There's also lots of antioxidants like green algae and green tea leaf. I mean, so many good things. But the problem is this has so many potentially skin sensitizing fragrances like lemon peel extract and lavender extract. There's other ones too. There's also xylitol in here, which is extremely toxic to dogs, even in small doses. So keep that in mind if you are a dog owner. It starts off so good and then they had to add all that fragrance in there. So if you're not concerned about fragrance, I know some people are, some people aren't. You have to decide what's best for you based on your own research. It looks like a really good anti-aging product. Also a really nice moisture product, something that'll bring moisture into your skin. So yeah, I think it looks really nice other than the buttload of fragrance. All right, let's move on to the next thing, the Miracle Mist Hydrating Spray. Okay, this is fragrance water. There is nothing in here that makes me think that this is skincare. If you look at the ingredients, I mean, it's just fragrance water. It's probably just very citrusy smelling. There is water in here, so if you want just something to spray on your face for refreshing and you like strong scents and you don't care that some of it may be skin sensitizing over time, then maybe I would not touch this with a 10-foot pole. I think this looks absolutely like nothing I would ever want on my face. Now, moving on to the Lip Mist Illuminating Setting Spray. This one does look a bit better. Let's look down at the ingredient list. So it's got some good things like niacinamide, green tea extract, ginseng root extract. This should be great for people with dry skin or uneven skin tone. There's some good ingredients in there for that. Also might be good for people with anti-aging concerns. The only thing I see that I don't like in this in fragrance, I know I've heard Dr. Dre talk about red dyes and how those aren't good. I haven't done a lot of research into that, but that's another thing to keep in mind. But I think this definitely looks better than the last one. The top of this is mostly lavender water and denatured alcohol, which, if you know me, those are not ingredients that I would like in my skincare. But that being said, it is probably a very good setting spray because of that denatured alcohol. It's going to dry down the product, help it last longer. I don't like to use denatured alcohol on my skin. There have been some studies that show that it does break down the skin's barrier, but I do feel like, based on research that I've done, just that it takes a lot over a long period of time. So if you're not used to using a lot of denatured alcohol, this may not affect you. And also it's going over on top of probably foundation, so it might not affect as much there. Your foundation, especially if it's silicone based, may protect you from some of that as well. In addition to the denatured alcohol, it also has some charcoal powder in it. So that's going to hopefully absorb some of your oil if you have oily skin. I would definitely not call this skincare, but it may be a very fine setting spray if you don't mind denatured alcohol and fragrance. Moving on to the Submerge Overnight Detox Anti-Pollution Moisturizer. It does have some hydrating and antioxidant and oil-absorbing properties, but there really isn't anything in it that makes me go, wow. These are all kind of very basic ingredients. There isn't anything that's like, yes, but I mean, it's fine. It's just, it's fine. I wouldn't run out and purchase it, but, if you want to try it, as long as you don't mind the fragrance, once again, sound like a broken record. All right, last one in this category, the Haze Mist CBD Setting Spray. Looking at this, it definitely has some good hydrating properties again, some good antioxidants, and it has CBD. The newer research on that says that there's the most evidence that it's an anti-inflammatory and a skin calming ingredient. So if that's your deal, you may like this, especially if you don't mind fragrance. Again, this really doesn't look bad. It looks like it might be fine. I like the ginseng root extract in here. It looks like a nice product. I don't know how good this is going to be as a setting spray. I don't really see anything in here like the PVP in the one earlier and the denatured alcohol in the one before this one. I don't see how this is going to work as a setting spray. It's more of a hydrating mist, in my opinion. So now that we're done with the Pur Skincare, let's go on to the Too Faced bronzers. Now, I haven't bought a Too Faced bronzer in years. Sun Bunny used to be my jam back in the day. Love that. I've also heard that the chocolate gold Soleil bronzer is beautiful on medium to deeper skin tones. I have not tried that. I have tried some of the chocolate Soleil bronzers. I've tried the milk chocolate and I've also tried the chocolate. And I do like them both. You just have to, decide whether you're in the market for it. I remember the lasting power being very good, but again, it has been hours. I was reading the ad, but again, it has been quite a while since I've purchased them, so I don't know if they've changed the formula, but when I purchased them, I really liked them. And then the last thing is probably my highest recommend of the sale today, and that's the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows, just because they are absolutely flipping gorgeous. I mean, the shades here are just incredible. They're incredible. I own quite a few of them. Kitten Karma is definitely my most used one that I have that is here. Some of the ones I have were just like limited edition ones. They look beautiful on the eye if you like those bright, glittery looks. Now, if you do have hooded eyes, I have a warning for you. They do take some time to dry down, so you may find yourself like holding your eyes half open for a while to prevent transfer while they dry, but after they dry, you're good to go. The only other warning is that you may see some glitter fallout on your face throughout the day because some of them, the glitter is quite chunky. So you just have to, decide how bad that is for you. Of course, you can always use some kind of glitter glue underneath it, but it also adds to the process of applying it, making it more complicated. So I don't know if you're into that, but at $12, I think this is a great deal for these. I really, really enjoy them. So that is it for the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale for today, which is September 3rd, 2020. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, definitely let me know by hitting the thumbs up button and leaving a comment of whether you like these in the short bursts or you'd rather have a long extended video. Last year I had videos from anywhere from 30 minutes to 50 minutes on these things with all of them all in one chunk. But for now, I plan on doing one of these again tomorrow. So I will see you then. Mad love. See you soon. Bye.